Good morning, friends. It is Friday here, the Friday before Labor Day, Friday of Labor Day weekend. And today I just have a lot of things I need to get done because I want to be able to enjoy this weekend off. It's been a long time since we've had like a weekend where we could just really be home and enjoy ourselves. So I'm very excited about that. I'm looking forward to that. Yesterday I got my Walmart grocery delivery, and this morning I am picking up my Sam's order. So it's a large order from Sam's. But first we're about to head out. It's almost 9 o'clock right now. And I'm going to take Malachi and Bella because they're working now and they got their first paycheck. So we're going to go to the bank and get them new bank accounts set up so that they can deposit their checks and all of that. And then we are going to go pick up our Sam's order, and then we'll have to come home and unload that and put it all away, and just lots of little random odds and ends that we have to do. So I thought it would be fun to bring you guys along, kind of show you what like a typical day around here is. We have someone coming to cut our grass today, which I'm excited about because that's getting long, and then the kids can get out there and play. But I'm hoping just to spend a lot of time at the pool this weekend with the kids and just doing all the fun things and hopefully relaxing. So anyway, bring you guys along and we'll see how this day goes. Can you say good morning to our friends?
Good morning.
Good morning. Can you tell them what you got? What's in your room that you got that's new?
Gigi, say you got a new bed.
You got a new bed? Did you get a big girl bed? Yeah, we'll have to show our friends later, huh? Are you sleeping like a big girl all by yourself now? Yes, you are. Is it comfy? Yeah. What are you drinking?
How about you make like hearts?
No, it's not lemonade. What is it?
Just orange juice.
Orange juice. Is that your new favorite drink?
Some hearts.
Mm-hmm. Delicious.
I'll make the hearts.
All the girls eating all the oranges over there.
I was trying. That distance.
You girls say good morning.
Yeah. Good morning. Morning.
You eating oranges and watching a show?
Yeah.
Are you the master orange peeler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I peel oranges too.
I know, you guys are good.
Try.
Took some time, but we pointed out.
I just got to Sam's. It took a lot longer at the bank than I was expecting it to. So I originally thought that I would have Malachi and Bella with me for this pickup order, and then I would take them to work. But I wound up having to take them to work and then now doing the pickup order. So I've never actually done a pickup at Sam's before. So I'm not sure. Like, I mean, I'm assuming it's like any other pickup, but I do think I have some things in the back. So I'm going to run back there real quick and just make sure it's empty. This is like a $700 order. So I know there's a lot of stuff, and I just want to make sure there is room for it. Is that them coming for me already? No, that's not mine. Okay, I'm like, oh no, I'm not done yet. So anyway, I did stop. I got me some Chick-fil-A, or Jesus food as we like to call it, in the South. So, okay, I'm so excited though. I'm like super excited that I don't have to go in there and like haul all of this stuff around and load it up. I do kind of want to go in though and just look for a second, but we'll see. We'll see. I gotta clear out the back real quick. I got the back cleaned out. Malachi and Bella, they work at Chick-fil-A actually, and so every day after their shift they get a free meal. And like normally I wouldn't love them eating like that kind of food every day, but it's actually been like a huge blessing because a lot of times, most of the time, I'm picking them up and then driving them like straight to a game or straight to a practice or whatever they have going on. And so it's been nice that I don't have to worry about like bringing them food or then trying to like go out and grab them something real quick, between like work and practice or work in the game or whatever. So that's been a blessing. But so I usually pick them up, they have their food, they eat it in my car, and then I have a trash bin in my car, and then they leave their food in there, which is fine. Like that's what they're supposed to do. But I was just thinking, if they need more space in the back and they have to put it in the side of my van, I would be so embarrassed because it looks like I have a Chick-fil-A problem. The amount of like Chick-fil-A garbage that I have in my car. So I was going to be embarrassed if they saw that, because then, they would probably think it was me and not my kids that they're getting free Chick-fil-A every day. So anyway, okay, I got all that bagged up, and then Lincoln was calling me because he's been making chocolate chip cookies on Fridays for like our movie night from his new cookbook that he got. And he called me and he was like, Mom, I don't have any brown sugar. I'm like, oh, I'm picking some up right now at Sam's. But so I Googled that real quick because I'm like, I know you can just, I'm pretty sure it's just sugar and molasses. So I Googled that, and sure enough, that's what it was. And we have molasses. So, oh, hold on just a second. Okay, that was the lady. She wants me to move up by the building. So she's like, it's a lot of stuff, so could you move up by the building? I'm like, okay, no problem. So anyway, Lincoln learned how to make a homemade brown sugar, so that was cool. A little homeschooling adventure for the day. And then Mike just called me. He's like, hey, did you ever buy bread flour? I'm like, I'm picking it up right now. So he's trying to start his pizzas for tonight, and he needs the bread flour. So I'm going to get this stuff done, and then maybe I will try to run in really quick and see. I just know that at this time of year, they have a lot of their summer stuff like really marked down. Like the pool that I got for the kids that I think I paid $80 or $90 for it. Last time they had it for $55. And I don't need another pool, but I just thought I would check. So anyway, okay, I'm gonna get pulled over there.
Tomorrow isn't here right now, baby. An absent mind came to roam around. Captured you in a foggy cloud, baby. Standing on my toes on the edge, I'm ready to go. I see it clear when the shadows are lit, I'm ready to go. I'm taking matters into my own hands now. Let's face it, we only got this life to live out. So follow me, I'm ready to go.
Okay, Mike has his pizza dough going over here. He's got that working, so that is loud. He is outside right now. Our guy is here to mow our grass, and we had not put up some of the toys, so he's doing that really quick. But we just unloaded, let me turn you around here. We just unloaded our Sam's haul. I had all the kids, as you guys probably saw in the video, help me out with this. So we set that up and filmed our grocery haul. And now I am just going to prop you guys up and kind of show you the process of how I get all of this put away. So it is loud. I will probably just put some music over this because with the lawnmower and the mixer, you wouldn't be able to hear me anyway. But it's a process. It's worth it. That's why I really like to do the 1 month, so I can just get all of this done in one day, one ordeal, and then not have to worry about this again for a while. So anyway, I'm going to get started.
Paradoxical. Captured you in a foggy cloud, baby. Standing on my toes on the edge, I'm ready to go. I see it clear when the shadows are lit, I'm ready to go. I'm taking matters into my own hands now. Let's face it, we all
So the ground beef, I just separated into these little 1 pound packages. So we try to do like 1 pound if we're doing it like in something like a casserole or a pasta or whatever. Because a lot of our kids, like even on taco nights, a lot of our kids will just do like cheese roll-ups. So sometimes we can get away with this, or if we do nachos, we'll just try to go thin on the meat just to save money. And as far as these big packages of chicken, I think that for like most meals, if there's sides or we're putting it in, again, like a casserole, pasta, or something like that, that we might be able to get away with a half of one. But there's going to be meals like where chicken is like the main course, like if we grill chicken or something like that, that we're probably going to need the whole thing. So I think I'm going to just go ahead and divide them up into the freezer bags and half of a package per bag. And then that way that kind of sets the tone for the portion. And then if we need 2 bags for a meal, we'll just pull out 2 bags and it's no big deal. So that's what I'm going to start doing right now. Wound up doing 5 chicken breasts in each bag. It just seemed like about the right amount. And they were pretty large chicken breasts, so I'm pretty confident that we'll be fine with one of these being a meal. So I did 8 bags. And again, if we were to do like chicken and a pasta dish, like fettuccine alfredo or chicken fried rice or whatever, we would not need this much chicken. So in that case, we would probably just cook it up and then we would have leftovers for another night. So some of these bags could possibly turn into 2 meals, but I would rather package it this way and have extra, you know, if that makes sense. So anyway, 8 big bags of chicken. So definitely a minimum of 8 meals there. And then this one I believe has 9 in it. I figured this I'm just gonna put in the fridge and we'll do this. This is a holiday weekend here, so we will probably grill up some chicken, or maybe we'll just do, you know, different like kebabs or something like that. But I figured I'm just gonna leave a little bit extra, that way I don't have to thaw something out. And then we have the 12 pounds of ground beef there, so I'm gonna seal these up and then figure out where I can put them.
You could say anything, but it could mean everything, 'cause you said it to the right person and they needed the compliment. But isn't it sickening? You can say you're in love with them, but it won't mean anything at all. But that's not your fault.
Lincoln is doing, well, tell us what you're doing, Lincoln.
Making homemade chicken nuggets for my lunch.
Homemade chicken nuggets? And what kind of chicken nuggets are you doing? What are they dipped in?
Panko fried chicken.
Panko fried chicken. So he cut up some chicken breasts that we had thawed and put them in chunks. And then he rolled them in egg and panko, and now he's frying them up. And this is what they look like. They look delicious. So we were just talking that we should do a whole bunch of these, freeze them, and then we'll have like homemade chicken nuggets, which I've been wanting to do forever. But my little chef here, he's more motivated than me. So that's awesome. I'm happy he's doing that. And you're cleaning floors, right, bud? You just finished lunch?
Yes.
All right, get it done.
Life's funny like that. You lose one thing, get another one back. You thought you knew, but it wasn't a fact. Known your whole life, but it was all an act. There's no meaning, but like in the best of ways, you could go 100 days without really doing anything and still have the right to say, I'm so incredible. Oh yeah, I'm lovable. 'Cause it's not in the performance, no. There's nothing that you owed them, so feel no need to explain. I'll say it all again. Now you don't have to show them anything. I know it's so frustrating. Can't take yourself out the equation. Can't wait longer than your own patience. Can't wait longer than your own patience. Like you're here waiting until you're not. Can't remember what you forgot. You can't take yourself out the
think I got everything put away. Finally. I'm not gonna lie, I am tired. It is a lot, and because we're still so new here, everything doesn't, like, I don't know where everything goes yet. And this is our first once a month grocery shop in this house, and so just like trying to figure it out. And our pantry here is much smaller than our old pantry, or our last pantry was. So just trying to figure all of that out. I feel a wreck, so I don't even know what I look like. But anyway, so I did get it put away. I'll turn around and show you guys. Got the table all cleared off. So got our bananas over here where we keep them. And then I filled this up with apples and oranges. And then the extras I have in the garage fridge. So I'll show you guys that. And then I was going to tell you guys that next week, the two older kids and I are going to drive down to Michigan. So Bella, her orthodontist is in Michigan, and we would have transferred that obviously to here, but she has Invisalign, and so she's had that for, let's see, a year or so now, and it's all like paid for through this orthodontist in Michigan. So she is at the end of her time doing the Invisalign, and they need to do like one final scan and just make sure everything's lined up, make sure she doesn't need any more trays or anything like that. So it's not something that we can have done here. I mean, I guess maybe we could, but then I would have to pay again, and I've already paid for it there. So anyway, long story short, the older two kids and I are driving to Michigan one day next week. It's going to be a quick trip. We're going to drive down the 9 hours or whatever it is, do the appointment, stay the night that night with my sister-in-law, and leave early the next day and come back, because then Bella has a 2-day tournament right after we get back. So like the 2 days after we get back. So it's busy, busy, busy. But anyway, the reason for me telling you that is because we still have a storage unit in Michigan that has some of our things, like mostly like tools and things like that. From our old house. We didn't keep much, but we did keep the things that were just going to cost more to replace than it would be worth to do that. So, and we did keep a tall, like standing freezer, deep freezer there in the storage unit. So I'm going to bring that back with us. We do still have our extra fridge out in the garage here, but I really would like to do like freezer meals. And right now we just have enough room to do like our basic shopping. So we don't have room for anything extra, like to stock up on anything, or if I wanted to make meals and freeze them, we just don't have room for that right now. So I'm going to bring that freezer back with me, and that will help, because then I can have like a whole baking day and bake like bread and bagels and muffins and all of the things and just put them in the freezer. And that will save me a ton of money and a ton of time. So I used to do that all the time. And I just had freezers. I think we had 4 or 5 freezers, and they were always full of stuff, but we were constantly rotating it. And if we found meat on sale, then we could just stock up. We could buy like 100 pounds of it. You know what I mean? Things like that. So I would like to be able to do that again. Also, in our storage unit, we have a lot of shelving. So we kept all of our shelving that we had in our old basement, which is basically where we had like a grocery store. I mean, we had a year's worth of food for our family, and it was all stored very neatly, very organized on like steel shelves. And so we kept all of those shelves like just broken down. So I'm going to bring some of those back too and set those up in our garage here. And I think that will be a huge help too, because then I can kind of have like overflow and pantry out in the garage, which is just right here off the kitchen, because this little pantry, bless its heart, is doing its best, but I'm honestly afraid that I'm going to break the shelves in there, because I just have too much crammed into a small space. So, and I don't want shelves and food all out here in the kitchen area and all of that. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys the rest of how I tried to put that away, and then now you know how I'm hoping to do that in the future, and I'll be able to kind of spread this stuff out and have it neatly on shelves versus crammed into like this pantry like you're about to see. So I am feeling a little bit like, why did I organize this pantry? Because it looks it looks like it did when we first got here, and I just shoved everything in. I mean, like some of it is a little bit better, but It's not pretty, but it is holding the stuff for now. So I don't know if you can kind of see what I mean. Hold on. Yes, you can have that. Like I feel like the shelves are just bowing a little bit, and I'm just concerned that I have too much weight, and it's all sort of, they're all piled like that. And then the bottom floor here is just full. Like I know what's down there, but nobody else is going to be able to find anything down there more than likely. So it just, you know, it's a small space. I'm thankful for it, but for our size family, especially if we're doing once a month shopping, I'm going to need more space than that. All right, guys, I think I'm going to close this video right here. I have about an hour before I have to go pick up Malachi and Bella from work, and then we are going to have our weekly pizza movie night, and that will be fun. So this will be the first time that we've been able to do this with everyone home here in the new house. So I am very excited about that. I'm excited about relaxing and just spending this holiday weekend with my family and my kids, because I feel like I have been running a lot the last month, and just getting this house ready and all that takes. It takes a lot. Along with our schedules, I feel like I haven't really got to just be the kind of mom that I want to be and I strive to be on a normal basis. And so that's been wearing on my heart a little bit, but otherwise we are so happy, so thankful to be here, truly so blessed that we are able to provide for our family in the way that we can. And so we don't take that for granted. I hope you guys don't either. I know that there are so many things on a daily basis that we can complain about, and that we can allow to get into our head and our hearts and think that we have it bad or it could be better. But the truth is, it could always be worse. And we are so blessed, just so blessed to have this beautiful home to live in, so blessed to have our family, so blessed to have food and everything that we need. And I hope you guys are too. And I hope that you will take a minute to remember just truly like all the things that you have to be grateful for, and to dwell on those things instead of the negative things, because there is so much negative in this world, and truly there's just so much goodness too. And I think sometimes we just have to redirect our minds to focus on what is good. And I know that I have to I'm speaking to myself, I have to remind myself of this often. Like I can start to go down that path, you know, and just think like, oh, this is awful and nothing's going my way and the house is a mess and kids are terrible. You know, like really, truly, there's laundry to do, all the things that we can do. And I have to stop myself and say, nope. I am thankful that I have this laundry, because that means my kids have clothes to wear. I'm thankful that I have this mess and these dishes, because that means that we get to have a family meal together. And, you know, it sounds cheesy sometimes, but honestly, I tell myself these things over and over again so that I can get myself back into a positive headspace when I am feeling down and feeling frustrated. And especially when I'm feeling tired, I notice that when I'm tired, I really start to, you know, kind of spiral. So anyway, I love you guys. I truly appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching our channel. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for all your encouraging words. You guys really do mean a lot to me. I wish that I could meet each one of you in person and just sit down and have a nice meal together and chat, because I would love to know each one of you. You really are the best. Anyway, I hope you all have a blessed day. I hope you have a blessed weekend, and I will see you the next time. Bye.
Life's funny like that. You lose one thing, get another one back. You thought you knew, but it wasn't no fact. Known them your whole life, but it was all an act. There's no meaning, but like in the best of ways, you could go 100 days without really doing anything and still have the right